Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Patrick Price, and I have a good message for you today. And this pertains to your car insurance. Now, I'm simply educating you about something that you should already know. I always tell people, make sure you talk to your insurance company, the professionals, and find out exactly what they have to say about your own car insurance. Now, of course, everyone out there is supposed to have car insurance as they drive around Texas, but unfortunately, there are going to be people out there who do not have insurance, who may have a conflict of interest, meaning they may be in a wreck with you. But one thing that you need to know is, first of all, let's go through and help you understand. Let me educate you a little bit from my perspective about a car insurance. Texas minimum policy is the 30-60-25, and that is 30,000 injured, 60,000 for the accident itself, 25,000 for property damage. That is the Texas minimum you need to have on your policy. And then you have coverage, that is uninsured motorists. If someone hits you, and unfortunately they may not have insurance, maybe they even hit you and hit and run, that is the insurance you use to take care of your bodily injury in your car itself. So uninsured motorists can also cover you to take care of injury and your car. Then you have what you call UIM. This is underinsured motorists. Maybe the insurance is not enough from the other person who hit you to cover your expenses. That could be your bodily injury, your vehicle, things like that. So those are the Texas minimums that are required by our law. Now, what I like particularly to talk to you about is I get asked this quite a bit in my office, and we have what we call PIP. Now, in Louisiana, which is next door to us, it's called MedPay, and it's a little different. But PIP is personal injury protection. That's here in Texas. Now, when you look at your insurance, you need to, as you watch this video, call up and talk to your agent and ask, first of all, that you still have your PIP, because some people want to lower their monthly rates, and so they check off and delete PIP. It's kind of like a sales pitch that the insurance agent may give to you to make your payments less. But let me tell you, make sure it's on there. If it's not on there, as of today, you need to make sure your PIP is on your coverage. And here's why. When it comes to you driving a vehicle, let's say me, I'm the head of the family and I'm driving the vehicle and I have others in the car with me. My PIP will cover me first on my injuries, anything happens to me, and also it will cover my passengers, my wife, the kids, whoever else is with me in the vehicle. It could be just someone just jumping in the car with me recently. It covers them as well. The minimum is $2,500. So make sure that you have at least that. But if someone needs to go to the hospital, that barely covers the ambulance ride to the hospital. So it's not much more each month. And I recommend to people, which I did for my own, go to at least 5,000. 5,000, and then there's 10,000 you can have. It's really, when you look at your monthly premiums that you may be paying, it's not much more each month to get higher coverage. So everyone out there, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. Now, if I have 2 accidents, 3 accidents a year, well, I'm really unlucky, right? If you have that many each time, your PIP will cover it. So if I get 1, 2, and 3 that year, I'll be covered each time the same with my own insurance. And remember this, people are kind of nervous to use their own PIP. Like, well, I don't know if I want to use it. I don't want my rate to go up. Well, this is the coverage because it is your money. Remember this, you're paying into this policy. That is your money that's being given back to you to cover your medical expenses. So with the PIP insurance, it is yours. So when you use your money basically to pay for your traumas, you're not penalized. It doesn't make your rates go up. What does make your rates up, if you start out there running into the other people, that will make your rates go up. You get speeding tickets, that will make your rates go up. But using your PIP does not. When we go to seminars on this and we're told by our licensing seminars, they says it does not go up this way. And I find this to be true. So what can you use it for? Well, first of all, anything involved with a vehicle. Anytime a car is involved with you, you can use your personal injury protection. Like a case we had, the lady's hatchback door came down on her head, boom, getting groceries and injured her neck, right? That was an injury from the car. Even though there's not another car involved, it was an injury with a vehicle. She was able to use her PIP. If you're on a bicycle and someone hits you on the car, if you're walking down the street and a car bumps you over into the ditch, anything involved with a vehicle, it is your insurance to use for your medical coverage. There's more you can use it for, but mainly it will cover all your medical bills up to that 2,500, 5,000, or 10,000, guys. So I had a patient once had a vehicle at the beach, had their surfboard putting in the back of their vehicle, and a car came a little too close, hit that surfboard, spun it around, whack, hit him right in the face with the surfboard. And because another vehicle was involved and hit them in the face, even though they were not in their vehicle, it was involved in trauma with another vehicle. So they were able to use their own personal injury protection. And sometimes people are having a hard time not having the money to pay for medical bills these days. It can be expensive. So what do you have? You have this car insurance, this nice policy for you to use anytime you're involved with a trauma with a vehicle. So remember this, check and make sure you have it. First of all, make sure you didn't mark it off, sign off on the case and say, I want to delete this to make my rates down. And if you do get injured by someone else, you still can use it for yourself right away. People say, well, I want to use the other person's insurance, right? That's called the third party. Someone else ran into you, that's their insurance going to pay for you. But you still can use your insurance. This gives you more medical care, more benefits for you to use using your own personal injury. And you're not, your bills and your rates should not go up from that. So if you hire a lawyer, which if you have a third party, it's a good idea to hire a lawyer to make sure everything's covered. But if you hire a lawyer to go after the third party to make sure your bills, your vehicle are taken care of, first thing they're going to do is do what? They're going to go to there and they're going to grab your PIP, and then they've got it. Okay. Now this is just common practice. This is what they do. But a lot of you don't know this. So you say, well, I don't want to use my PIP, right? Well, you should use your PIP. It's yours. It's your money. You put into it. If you hire a lawyer, he's just going to grab your PIP anyway. Okay. Not that that's good or bad. That's just how this is how business works. So what you should do is use your PIP first to choose where you want to go, not where someone else sends you. You choose what kind of practitioner you want to go to. And then the lawyer can do what? Can take you to the third party, right? So you may not decide to go into the third. You may just decide to use your own PIP and take care of your injury, then be done. But if your injuries are more severe, you need a surgery, your car is really banged up, that's when the third party is good to go after to get their insurance. But remember, most people want to do what? They want to immediately go to the third party and just have them pay for their accident and be done with that. Okay, everybody understand? Personal injury protection. So now you know about what Texas minimum policies are for insurance, and now you know how you can use your insurance properly. Third party and your PIP to take care of you. Guys, any questions, ask me anytime. You guys can talk to me by Zoom. You can call our office for more information, and we always try our best to educate you, the public. I'm Dr. Patrick Price. You guys have a wonderful day.